Hi, welcome to I Love the Library. I'm Mary Haney, Director of the Detroit Lakes Public Library, and today we are standing in, I think, my all-time favorite section of the library. This is our section on gardening. Now, we have some other things relating to gardening in other parts of the library, but these are books about flowers, trees, shrubs, vegetables, things like that. And this is the time of year when I start to think, do I prune now? Do I divide something now? Do I fertilize it now? Or do I wait until July? Those kinds of questions come to my mind as kind of a sort of experienced gardener, but not experienced enough gardener. One with questions anyway. So I come back to this section of the library, and two of my all-time favorite books live here. The first one is Growing Shrubs and Trees in Cold Climates. I refer to this book a lot. I have a number of plants in my yard that I really haven't had much clue of what they were or how to deal with them. So I refer to this book to know whether I should trim something this time of year, or is it a good time to move it. So let's take a look. For example, here are the hydrangeas, and it talks about where to plant, if you buy a bare root plant, how to plant it, or if you buy something in a container, or if you have something you want to divide yourself. It talks about the different types of problems that the various plants have, in this case hydrangeas, and it talks about winter protection. Now I know it's a little late for winter protection, but what if I didn't do winter protection for my plants when I should have? Now what? Well, that's kind of where we're at today, isn't it? So this is a wonderful resource for this. And then it talks about varieties of each type of plant that you can get if you're trying to make a decision on what to plant this spring. It will tell you how to dig the hole to plant it, what to put in the hole for fertilizer or amendments to the soil, and it gives you some great advice, some great tables that will help you decide exactly which plant to buy or borrow from your friend or whatever to plant in your shrubs and trees. That's a wonderful book. And it's a similar book for growing perennials in cold climates. This is the book I look to find out what do I do with my peonies, or I had some asters to move. This is the section on peonies. It tells me that peonies don't particularly like being moved, so you shouldn't do it if you don't have to, but you can divide them if you need to. And it also says that you can give it a little fertilizer, and that's how to take care of your peonies. Or if you want to plant some, you know, it's wonderful. Here's the section on phlox, and here's the story on phlox. Last fall I had some phlox growing by my bedroom window that I turned out to be allergic to, so I moved them. Well, according to this book, I should move them now. I shouldn't have moved them in September. So we'll see if any are left that I can move now. But it's just a very practical, everyday kind of advice for what to do with those perennials and how to maximize what's in your yard and make the best of them. So that's another one of my favorite books. And as you can see, we have a lot of other books here. We have some books on landscaping and vegetable gardening, how to plan. We have books on sod, trees. We have another wonderful book down here called Native Trees for North American Landscapes. You know, we're in an area where people love trees. You just about can't have too many trees, right? So, and you know, my least favorite of all time, houseplants. I kill every houseplant I ever get, but if I really wanted to improve how I deal with my houseplants, I could check a book out at the library and figure it out. So this is a wonderful section. It's a great place to go for this time of year. So, you know, come down and get books on lilies, roses, hostas, whatever it is you want to know about, or if you want to know about gardening, we even have that too. So come down to the library and check them out.